I think it's fair to say the last episode was eventful, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. A lot happened in the last episode, and I think a lot is about to happen as well, probably in this one, for example, as we finally, make our way to save Dargo's son. It's interesting how so much of the plot here has been kind of driven by this. We're on our way to see Dargo's son, yet a lot of other characters have really remained the focus of the episodes, and maybe this one is Dargo's turn. If there's one thing I'm sure of, it won't be Scorpius, because he died in the last one, obviously, officially. We will never see him again. Obviously, Scorpius will be back probably today as well, but maybe he gets the week off and comes back in the next one. I also expect to see Crichton Talon again before the season is out, so I'm just so grateful I get to watch this show, and I'm grateful that you are here to watch with me. Thank you so much. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel. Right now, we're going to get into this episode for the very first time.
A fleeting taste of wealth is worse than a lifetime of poverty. Slaves from the Crichton mines are sold in lots of 10,000. To free Dargo's son, we'll have to pay for them all. There'll be nothing left for us.
Oh, there'll be some.
He just throws it out.
I'm gonna get some Vanagon fire silk. It's for my bed.
Every time I think that there's more to you than a pair of pushed-up loomers and a corset, you disappoint me.
From you, I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh.
Last time I saw my son was the night my wife was murdered. I sent him away to be safe, and he ends up a slave.
And if you hadn't, he'd be dead by now, Dargo. Peacekeepers despise half-breeds.
Those vital cycles growing up without me there. I almost hope he doesn't even remember me.
All he'll care about is that you came back for him.
We'll see.
We are now within range of the Crichton mines. If you wish to contact the slavers, now is the time.
I would like to bid on Lot Kishu 4.
Apologies, Lot Kesha 4 unavailable.
What do you mean?
Why not?
Sold.
No, it's not possible. That can't be.
We missed the slave auction. Your information was wrong.
I wasn't wrong. I wasn't. My people are in that lot as well.
Lot Kesha 4 special sale. Private buyer. Triple price.
What? Who?
I do not want other slaves!
Who purchased that lot? Tell me.
Scorpius.
John, as recordings are so sadly
How did he know to buy that one?
I'll have to imagine what your face looks like now. Edged with failure, I expect. I have Dargo's son. Surrender to me, or the boy dies.
Do we surrender? I'm thinking no. How far will Dargo go to save his son? I can't say, but I'm confident whatever Dargo is about to do is going to be very entertaining. But I don't know what kind of entertaining. I don't know if it'll be like, oh man, this is so fun entertaining, or like, oh man, my heart has been like completely gutted from my chest entertaining. Sorry for the visual. Yikes. Blah, blue, blah, blue. What am I doing? Blah, blah, blue.
How did Scorpius find out about Jothi?
Right.
Stark, you said you didn't tell anyone about the auction.
No, I didn't. The data was stored only on my console. I mean, Scorpius did try to trace the data link during the break-in, but I stopped. I think I stopped.
So not as successful as we had hoped.
We led him straight to Jothi.
Shoot.
Jothi wasn't the only slave in that auction lot. Thousands of Bannocks, my own people. They belong to Scorpius now, too. You think I wanted that? Well, I didn't.
Man. I feel bad for both Dargo and Stark. Like, they can't catch a break.
This is all your fault.
We got your money. We saved your ass.
Only when you had no other choice. If you had helped me from the beginning, we would have been out of here before Scorpius had even arrived. I can't lose Jothi. Not again. Not like this.
You're pathetic. You keep talking about how much I mean to you.
Cool.
How you do anything to get me back. But when it comes down to it, you fail me. Again. Like you always do.
I did everything I could.
Liar. You know what you have to do.
I can't.
No, you won't. Who means more to you?
Hey. I heard what happened.
Love that, even imaginary, that we got a little live action glimpse of Dargo. Or Jothi.
I was prepared to give Scorpius what he wanted. On the command. For my Crichton. I was ready to take Crichton by force and deliver him to Scorpius.
I think that's understandable.
All I could do to stop myself.
But he did stop himself. That's cool. Loyalty.
Crichton is your friend.
Jothi is my blood, my child, all I have left of my wife. Now why is that not enough?
Wow. I'm sorry. The tears. Wow, that was good.
I do not care for the others. All I need is the Lux and Son. The Bannock slavers can keep the rest.
I explained that to them, sir, but the Catons have refused to search through 10,000 slaves to locate one. The freighter that we hired is being loaded right now.
Natera did spend a great deal to acquire them. We could accept the surplus and resell them individually to recoup our losses.
You mean your losses?
I did not expect us to still be here with Natera. I'm really happy about it.
Just a small price to keep you happy and settle our account.
Well, you consider things settled now, do you?
Scorpius, accept your victory.
I haven't got Crichton yet.
No Crichton, no victory.
Were there any Stakira amongst the other Bannock slaves?
Not according to the manifest.
Well, that's a pity. I could have used a replacement for the one who escaped my Gamic base. Dispatch a marauder to the freighter and have the Lux and Son returned here at maximum speed.
Sir.
You can keep the other slaves. Do with them as you will.
She will.
The DRDs found only a few occurrences on this tier. It seems to have been caused by some kind of corrosive that I can neither identify nor account for.
All right, I see it, pilot. If the DRDs can take a sample, then Zan can analyze it.
I would appreciate it.
The slaver said that Jothi's lot shipped out on a freighter.
Even if we can find it, we could never intercept it.
Aaron, no, the point is that Jothi is still in transit.
Oh.
He won't get to the depository for a couple of solar days.
How can you be sure he's going to the depository?
Good question. I wouldn't.
I know how Scorpius thinks.
I don't.
He doesn't
apparently.
have Jothi, which means we still have time. We can beat him.
Since entering the uncharted territories, Moya and I have been mapping our movements as best we can. We've identified several locations where we might obtain assistance.
Item 1. We need a blood tracker.
The Vulcarians. They're the ones who tortured me.
Well, you know, they were very, like dogs, basically.
They'll be able to find Jothi no matter where Scorpius stashes him. Item 2, we're gonna have to pound our way into the depository. For that, we need a she-anchor.
Wow. Whoa, we're digging back.
Who can breathe fire that burns through metal like Kleenex. 3, we need a tabloid.
Tavlek.
Wow.
They're nothing but barbarian extortionists.
Their gauntlet weapons are awesome in close combat. And finally, we need the Zenith pirates.
There's something pulling us in!
That's impossible!
Caught in the flax!
Oh, the
Flax it.
Flax what?
An electrostatic scan. It instantly disables ships.
And what makes you think all these Zeltics are gonna help us?
Cash. These guys are mercenaries. They want money, we got plenty.
Do we?
We kill Scorpius, and we bring your son back.
You never know when he's gonna freak out.
What's wrong?
What does it mean, man?
Gone. Dead. All dead. I failed.
The Bannocks. They're gone. He's a Stakara. He's attuned to the dying. He knows.
Scorpius killed the slaves.
Yes.
Sad.
Jothi is among them.
He didn't kill Jothi.
Dargo. Jothi's not dead. Scorpius did not allow that to happen. You have to trust me on this. We can get your son back. And we can kill that cadaverous son of a... But we have to do it now.
Good luck. I predict that Scorpius will not be killed. At least not like in season 2. He's too good. He's too good a villain.
Okay, Leatherface. Your turn.
You never cease to amaze me, John.
Man, that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's a classic.
You weren't supposed to be able to initiate a conversation with this new look clan.
Yeah. Kind of sucks having someone inside your head, doesn't it?
Interesting.
No matter. The task is almost complete. It wasn't easy. There are vast regions of your brain that are filled with nothing but gibberish.
That would be high school. Like it or not, Scorpy, I know how you think. We're sharing now. And that's how I'm gonna beat you.
Perhaps you only believe that. Because that's what we want you to think.
Honestly, I don't know if Crichton can actually trust anything in his brain.
Checking on our treasure, or are you helping yourself?
The way I see it, beating you to it.
Probably.
How dare you! 50-50?
No, come on now. We probably need it.
But just enough so no one notices.
Here we go. This will be exciting. And...
What the frill? It's gone.
Whoops.
Someone's beaten us to it.
Not exactly.
We've been robbed.
Not exactly.
Did you hear that?
It sounded like tearing metal.
Awful. I didn't expect them to drop. This is Hasmana. This is crazy. No, for real. This is nuts. Where'd they go, I wonder?
I trust you're well.
I asked you for help!
What Eops were those creatures? They look like...
They look like our money. Our money's alive!
You realize what that means?
They're eating the ship!
We're
Oh.
poor.
He doesn't care about the ship or the fact that if the ship gets eaten, they all die. He only cares about the fact that they're poor now. Ooh. He was serious. Fleeting wealth is worse than anything at all, I guess, from his point of view, certainly. Hello, potential allies. We want to pay you. Maybe pick a different moment.
Howdy, Vikesh.
Okay.
Meet Winona. Lights go out. Gauntlet comes off.
No gauntlet. Where's the gauntlet?
Freeze! Unless it's already off.
I like their use of flashbacks in this one. It's not overbearing, but it is
I'm not
helpful.
a creature of violence anymore.
Oh.
That's good. I don't believe you.
I believe
don't
him.
care.
But where's the
A
gauntlet?
lifetime of killing and extortion takes its toll.
Yeah, especially on those you kill and extort.
Yes, but also on myself. During a hostage raid, we captured a priest, a disciple of the Writ of Teru. He refused to eat or sleep. All he would do day and night was preach, whether anyone was listening or not. I executed him. But I kept his writ. I don't know why. One day I started reading it. They were words of peace, but they made me feel better.
He converted.
And one day I took off my gauntlet and I threw it away.
I still don't believe you.
Well, then kill me or let me go.
I need your gauntlet.
No, it's a tool of destruction.
That's why I want it.
At least he's honest about his intentions.
Are we in danger of a hull breach?
Of course we are. Those creatures eat metal.
Zan, they're devouring Moya's sense filaments. She's trying to endure the pain, but it's growing.
Can't you flush them out or suffocate them?
I trapped several creatures in a bulkhead and opened it to space, but they were too firmly entrenched to expel. And the vacuum didn't affect them at all.
That's tough.
I can't do any more until I have a specimen to study. Gianna's trying to capture one. Now, if you can't make yourself useful, Rigel, I suggest you leave.
I love when Zan gets intense. What was that? A trap? Ooh. That did not work.
This is your fault.
My fault? This is your fault. You were on the inside. You stole the wrong container.
With the device you gave me, I did precisely what I was supposed to. I was heroic.
Shut up, both of you. The fault lies with all of us. We brought those creatures aboard. Moya is suffering because of us.
Great point, Zan. Oh, not what you wanted. Oh, maybe it was what you wanted.
So, you've come to finish me.
Who attacked you?
It was swift, unprovoked.
And where's the rest of your crew?
Abandoned ship in evacuation pods. As leader, I stayed behind to guard their escape.
It's very noble of you.
You said you had an opportunity for profit.
Well, oh, hey, here they are.
Spare my female, please. She bears my children. Down!
Nice. Take that, peacekeeper scum, probably.
Come with me.
Come along, pups. You're going to help us.
You're going to attack a shadow depository.
Yep.
That's the plan.
Very well. I will help you.
You can barely help yourself.
True.
Look at you. You're weak, you're all used up, and you're no use to me.
Maybe
no use?
So maybe he heals fast, and that still works.
I'm not leaving here with
Taru baka taru.
Vikesh.
Taru baka
I got
taru.
all the time in the world.
Marika rakmana taru. Marika rakmana taru.
Don't know that he has all the time in the world, but I like that he's trying his best to convince him.
Karjothi, is it?
What the frell are you?
A hybrid, just like you.
Mutant?
His mother was a Sabatian. She was raped by a Scaran. Did the Luxon rape your mother too?
No.
Your father abandoned you to a life of slavery.
No.
Is it his lineage you hate the most?
Don't manipulate
My
him.
mother was murdered by her brother.
So you hate Loxons and Sebastians equally. How very interesting.
You bought 10,000 slaves just to get me? What do you want?
From you, nothing. But your father would give me something I want very much. Pray to your Loxon mystics. But he loves you still.
Well, he has really no way to know that, but he really does.
You saved our lives. We are obligated.
I will not desert you.
The peacekeeper hunters are dead. There are caves nearby. I will be safe there to give birth. Our children will live. Because of him.
Yay.
If we can help restore his child, we must. And we could use the currency.
About the currency,
The heat's not affecting it at all. You said they ran from your blowtorch.
I said maybe.
What's wrong? It's dead. Took too much heat to kill it, Gianna. Moya could never raise her internal temperature that high.
Evil.
There are over 2,000 of those creatures on board. We could never kill them one by one like this. I must find a way to deal with the total infestation.
It's Scorpius. He wants to talk to Dargo.
He's found us.
We're dead. I will speak to him, pilot.
Where is Cardago? Where's Crichton?
They have no reason to trust you. You tried to sabotage our ship. Why would you honor any exchange?
Sabotage?
Don't play stupid, you butcher. You're metal-eating money.
I will speak to Crichton and Dargo now.
Speak to me.
Stark.
Yes, your favorite food for the Aurora chair. You murdered my people, Scorpius. Thousands of Bennics as if they were nothing. And all for one boy.
Well, go ahead and kill Jothi if you want, because he means nothing to me. You're not getting Crichton.
I never know what's gonna happen when he does that, but he's gonna make sure Crichton is safe.
You just condemned Dargo's son to death!
Look, Scorpius thinks I'm mad. He won't blame you. He needs Jothi. He won't kill him.
I know Scorpius. I do. We can't let him know that Moya's in trouble. He'll come after us, and if he smells advantage to him, it's the scent of victory.
If Jothi dies, I will not wait for Dargo. I will kill you myself!
Ooh, Fierce Gianna is fierce.
The creatures have infiltrated the power conduits.
Do something about it. Use the DRDs. That's what they're for.
I've tried. They're eating
No.
the DRDs.
I get it. That makes sense. Darn.
Unless we destroy them soon, the internal damage may be irreparable. Moya may die.
So no idea what the solution is. Also, what are they doing? What's happening here? You know what? Actually, I don't want to know. Oh.
That brings back memories.
Does it hurt as much as it used to?
The sensation is, well, more complicated than pain.
You're much more patient than I remember. Why aren't you hunting down the thieves on the Leviathan?
Well, that would be a waste of effort. Crichton will come to me.
He's very confident.
How's your nurse?
Recovering.
Oh, I assumed she was dead.
What did you really put in my storage container?
Carrick metal lights. While dormant, they look like beryllium ingots, but they're actually burrowing creatures. They consume metal in their natural environment.
You intended to destroy my marauder.
It does seem that way, yeah.
Now tell me, these Carrick creatures, will they destroy the Leviathan?
Eventually. For a vessel that size, it should take at least 8 solar days. Rest assured, the Leviathan is dead.
Oh, see, he doesn't want that, though, right? Because Crichton can't die.
You want to serve peace? Then help me. Help yourself. Where's the gauntlet, Bagash?
Please! Let me go! I need to have it!
Oh, he looked at it. It's beneath a pile of rocks, or hidden within them. Dang.
That's mine! Put that on, it'll kill you.
You forget. I've worn a gauntlet before.
That was over a cycle ago. I've tripled the dose since then. All right, then put it on, and I'll strip it from your corpse in 3 arms. You want the gauntlet, you take me with it.
Why should I trust you?
You said there was currency in it for me. Lots of it.
What about your great reformation?
It's easier to reform when you're rich.
Whoa. I mean, that's probably true. No, I doubt it.
I want to flood Moya's affected areas with the Draxine vapor. After she has absorbed it into her body, you'll be able to ignite it electrically.
Ignite?
Waves of heat will course through her body, then flames.
Oh,
The
gosh.
creatures will be destroyed.
You'd burn Moya?
To save her.
No! There must be another way!
I haven't given up hope trying to find one, and I won't. But if we run out of time,
Is that an inventive idea? It would hurt Moya so much.
you must believe me. This may be Moya's last hope.
You just have to wonder, is it even better than death?
The Builders placed our fates in your care, Zan. Whatever you decide, we will abide by it.
Tough. I'm glad they referenced the Builders storyline.
Pilot, have you sealed all the affected areas?
Yes, it's almost 1/9 of Moya's total body.
Oh.
Release the vapor.
Oh. It's so difficult, man. I don't have a better solution, though. Would you be happy? I don't know. Maybe I'd let someone burn 1/9 of my body if it meant saving my life.
Vapor would be fully absorbed in less than 9 arms.
That gives me enough time.
I have a business proposition regarding your flax net. I will speak with Commander Crichton.
Crichton no longer commands you.
Oh no. Then who does?
Nor is he, in fact.
Oh! Oh!
Hello. Right.
They're bringing like everything back around today.
I now control the flax.
Oh, look at him. Does he look different? Like, what's going on? That's crazy. I am so happy Durga's back.
Right.
Oh no, and Rigel's the one. Oh.
An interesting proposal. When the ship you abandoned me in was snared in the Zenitans' net, they were little more than a disorganized gang of petty cutthroats under my direction. I have turned them and the flax into a tool for power and profit.
Is that a yes or a no?
I don't feel good about it.
We had a truce.
When I'm finished with you, Domino Death himself will pray for you.
Whoa.
I thought you might say something like that.
Rigel wasn't gonna play.
I liked your proposal.
Does that mean you're in? Durga's out.
I will take as much of yours and Moya's pain as I can.
No, it will overwhelm you.
I will take that chance.
I will stay by your side.
Zan, you have to do it now.
I love all the just connections, relationships, and everything that's coming together here. Oh man.
Pilot, ignite the vapor.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Pilot, what the hell's going on over there? Pilot?
We're having a rough day,
Seeing
man.
flames on Moya.
It's all right, Crunch.
Stark, there are flames on Moya. That is not all right.
We started the fire on purpose.
What?
We had to. Just come on board.
Ooh.
I'll explain it to you.
I've never heard her sound so intense and serious.
Tell me, is everybody okay over there?
Oh.
I think so.
Real bad day, John.
Everyone but Moya.
Everyone but Moya. Real bad day.
Moya's in so much pain she can't even start us.
I bet.
Will she heal?
Pilot's not sure.
I've never seen Moya so damaged.
Our money did this?
Definitely wasn't
did
money.
this.
We did this.
And since we have nothing to pay the mercenaries, do you think they're going to want to help us?
We're in trouble all over again.
Scorpius is going to kill Jothy.
Crichton's gonna have to turn himself in.
Hey,
you stop that ridiculous mumbling!
Hey,
You're not
hey.
here to fight each other. The Tavliks raided our village.
That's why I asked your forgiveness.
Well, you Tavliks are treacherous scum! Criminals!
Don't everybody on board this ship.
Yep.
We're being paid to work together.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, wait. What?
And that's what we do to people who don't.
Good work, right?
You're here to do a job. Start acting like professionals.
I did not anticipate Durga being so unceremoniously beheaded. I liked him a lot.
Father? Jothy! It's you! It's really you! Father!
I'm so happy for this reunion, but
cycles. I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
I never stopped thinking about you, trying to find you. I almost lost hope.
I didn't.
Oh.
I knew you would come for me.
Jothy. Wow.
My son! My son! How did you escape Scorpius?
He didn't.
He let me go.
Such a happy moment with such... You know what happened.
Why?
Because Crichton turned himself in. Like, that's the underpinning of this whole scene. The tragedy that we're not yet fully aware of. But it's coming into focus.
Hello, John. You want the wormhole technology? I want your implant out of my head.
Honestly, maybe that's a fair trade.
So finally the rift between us is not so great. You do what you gotta do. You win.
Oh gosh. Of course, I don't want to think about what Scorpius would do with the wormhole technology.
As if there was ever any doubt.
This guy. Of course, we're not going to wrap it all up in a nice little bow today. We're just going to keep sticking to be continued on these episodes. I mean, it was a good episode, but... yes, another great episode of Farscape is in the books. And once again, we're left with that wonderful to be continued tagline at the end of the episode. So much happened here. I want to start with Durka. Like, I love Durka. Durka is one of my favorite villains. So good to see him again, but of course, it was not meant to last, I guess. I mean, I like Durka just as much as Krace and Scorpius, and that deep connection to Rigel. It's always kind of fun to play in that sandbox. Although I guess it's satisfying for Rigel to finally get ahead of that situation. So... It was certainly entertaining watching the team go around and gather the mercenaries. This show has consistently from day one introduced so many incredible aliens and settings and various things, and so few of them have actually come back around. So I thought this was a great way to touch base with some past, really foes, but to kind of try out something a little bit different. And I think largely it works out pretty well. Of course, there's the upcoming conflict and realization that we can't pay them. So will they still help us? Technically, they don't need to help us anymore because the mission was to save Jothy, and Jothy no longer needs to be saved. Of course, now the mission is to save Crichton, and I imagine they won't help us. Maybe they will. Maybe throwing Durka's head on there like that show of force will cause them to help us no matter what. Could be. But yeah, there's certainly no money. I love that Natira actually is the one who had replaced the ingots with the parasite that was eating our ship. She would have given it to Scorpius. That's crazy, man. I don't know. Scorpius and Natira, I think, just have like the weirdest relationship out of any on the show. It's entertaining. It is entertaining. I'll give them that. Of course, the most pain of this episode was left for Moya and Pilot, and of course, Zan took a big chunk of that as well, and by extension, in some ways, Stark, everyone's just trying to take each other's pain, and be there for each other, and it's so sweet and sad and heartbreaking, and I hate that was the solution. To save Moya, we had to really hurt her in a very painful way, very visceral way. I mean, I think we all know the pain of being burned, probably. We can imagine it at least, and I definitely can't imagine it on the same scale that Moya just experienced. It's so sad. I'm sure that will have lasting repercussions. Once again, we're not able to starburst. I don't know how long that will be for. I hope that she heals up, but actually seeing the ship all burned up like that is a wild thing to see. And of course, we had the reunion of Jothy and Dargo. It was almost kind of abrupt, and it's like you want to be celebratory in that moment, but it was so clear that behind that moment was the fact that Crichton sacrificed himself in order to do it, and it's sad, and I'm nervous for him. I do think like him getting Scorpius out of his head is pretty big motivation as well. Like, please, can you make me stop feeling like I'm going crazy? That'd be wonderful. But like, but obviously, Scorpius having the wormhole technology is not good. And I think extracting is specifically the part of the memory that Crichton doesn't even really have access to yet. I think that might be very painful for John. And who's to say Scorpius doesn't kill him in the end, right? So we're gonna have to rescue him, I feel, and I'm excited to see. I think there's 2 episodes left this season, so hopefully we rescue John next week, and that's not saved for the finale. Let's save John Crichton, okay? If you want to save John Crichton, check me out on Patreon. Just kidding. Thanks for watching. Do check me out on Patreon, though, if you want to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.